Allison, why are we in court today?
We are in court today because I am suing Ms. Beckman for $550 covering medical expenses that came from eating food that she prepared at her own home.
Medical expenses, what's the nature of your injury?
Dental damage. I had a crown replacement.
Oh, dental.
So I met Lori about 10 years ago now. We met freshman year of college, same dorm, and we just became fast friends about that. We had a big friend group, continued to hang out, and we've been friends since.
Okay.
She is hostess to the mostest. She is the one that we always going to her house. She's hosting dinner parties.
Okay.
And so this particular night, she was hosting a pizza night for this new oven that she built herself for wood baking oven.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So like, hold on, wait, like a fire, what do they call
wood
it?
fire oven. Yeah, I got the bricks.
Okay, excellent. She invites you to her home for this?
Yes, for her home.
Great.
She invited myself and about 8 of our friends over for the night to just test it out. She built it herself.
Great.
And when we got there, she had the whole fixings, everything. She had every topping you can even imagine. She herself was in charge of the pizza dough and the chicken, that was going to be used as toppings.
Okay.
So I had made 2 pizzas that night. I made first one that was a vegetable pizza. I saw my friend had done a chicken barbecue sauce type pizza.
That's a good kind of pizza. Yeah.
So I wanted to try that for my second one because the first one came out incredible. We were having a wonderful night. And so I had made that second pizza, and when it had come out, I took a bite into it, and there was a bone in the chicken, and it actually popped my crown out and my crown fell.
Wait a second. You mean to tell me that you didn't realize that there was a bone in the chicken when you were making the pizza? What are you, blind?
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I want to see the court to see the second pizza, man, with the meat, the chicken on it. Where is the bone?
You can see where the arrow is pointing. It's on that slice.
Oh, that's the bone.
Yes,
okay.
that is the bone.
So you bit into this, and this knocked your crown off of your tooth?
It did, yes.
Okay. And was that, I imagine that was painful for you?
Yes, very painful.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's get to you.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your version of this? She is saying, as you hear, that she had a great time at your pizza party.
Right.
Wood fire on point, but that you were in charge of the chicken, and apparently your work was less than accurate, hence this chicken bone that she says caused her dental injury and expenses.
You are making your own pizza. This is your own pizza that you make.
Okay.
You put in the oven. You take a bite. That is on you, not me.
So what do you say about that argument, that you are the one that ultimately was literally had your hands in it?
My guess is that when I picked the handful of chicken up, it was in the center. It was not where my immediate sensory was.
So if
Hold up. I think the biggest crime here is that she's going in there with her bare, dirty hands and grabbing the chicken.
Taters are just about done. I'm just gonna give them one quick whisk here. Okay, now, dig in.
She's moving in there like the freaking Claw.
Who's in charge here?
My guess is that when I picked the handful of chicken up, it was in the center. It was not where my immediate sensory was.
So if that's the case, though, then wouldn't you be able to use that same argument in defense of the defendant? That if it was, no, listen to me now. If it were so able to easily not be detected by you as you made this pizza, couldn't we argue that it was just as easily undetectable by this woman as she prepared the topping bowl?
No, because she is preparing the chicken, meaning she's cutting it up with a knife. I was merely grabbing my hand with it. She's touching almost every single piece of the chicken and prepping it, cooking it, doing the whole thing. And so that has a lot more contact with the chicken than simply grabbing it from a bowl and putting it on top of a pizza.
Okay. And what do you say about that, ma'am?
I think she thinks the bone is what broke her crown. I think it was already ready to pop out to begin with. How long have you had this crown?
Only a year.
Was it loose?
No.
Do you know that for sure?
Would you think it is fair if I were to tell you that I do believe there is some responsibility from her, but I also think there's some responsibility from you? Because if both of you at some point had your hands in the chicken, you cutting and preparing it, you distributing it on your said individual pizza, one could easily argue that this is a contributorily negligent case where you're partly responsible and you're partly responsible. Would you agree with a ruling that says that you have to pay if it meant that she also had to pay? If it meant that.
I would take it, ma'am.
You would take half? Okay, that's what the court's going to do. The court does find exactly that. So I'm going to find that you both contributed to the negligence that ultimately led to your broken crown, which ultimately led to your incurrence of $550. And I'm going to split the difference exactly as I see the fault, equally. So I am ruling in favor of the plaintiff, but only for half of your $550 demand. That is my ruling.
All right.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What is with people in America just suing for everything? Like, to me, this just seems like an honest mistake. Is that just me? Now, that being said, I do have to say I do agree with this judgment. I think they're both at fault here. She was prepping it. She made the pizza, so they both had a chance to see the bone in the chicken, but they both didn't. So I'd have to say, overall, I agree. What do you guys think about the judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know. Love ya.
My germs.